Well, hello there, and welcome to another session of Life Lessons with Roman. And today's topic, there's a great lesson that I learned that I like to share it with you guys. And this specific lesson that I want to share with you guys, it's something that I think every single one of you guys will really relate to and will find some it to be important because it is specifically this that I'm telling you right now. It has helped me a lot in finding myself and not feeling ashamed or feeling like I'm doing something wrong, or I should kind of step down and kind of like cool it off and take it easy, and all that, those kinds of sayings that sometimes we hear from people around us, or like from our loved ones or our families, or our friends and society. And that is the connotation that rich people are selfish. But the reality is that's actually, it's the opposite. Rich people are selfless. The poor and average people are the ones who are selfish, and I'm gonna tell you why. And this is the lesson that I learned that I like to tell and I like to share with you guys: is rich people are selfless, average people are selfish. And I'm gonna tell you why. Number one is because the more a richer a person is, the more they have to share and donate and do good causes if they are a good person by the heart. You know what I mean? Because most of them are. And those who are not, we know what ends up happening with them. They get rich really fast and then they lose it all, very quickly. Like some of the athletes, some of the artists, some of the people that we've seen in television and stuff. They get rich really fast and they lose everything really quick. It's because they didn't have the right intention. They didn't have the right knowledge. They didn't have the right purpose. But because they had maybe a good talent or something that caused them to become rich real quick, or maybe some sort of passion, but because the direction and the intention and the maturity of their cerebral and thought development wasn't there yet, what happened is they got rich really fast and they lost everything real quick. But people with integrity, people with honor, people with dignity, and the ones who get rich are actually more selfless than the average person or the poor person. Why? Because the more they get rich, the more opportunities they find to donate, to do charity, and do a lot of other things that helps a lot of people. While on the other hand, the average person, the poor person, is selfish because they only think about themselves and they never take the time to understand and study finances so they can become wealthy and in turn help a lot of people and make a positive difference on this planet. So that's why they're selfish. But the rich people, majority of them are selfless, because think about it. If you're rich, how much can you eat during like a day? You can only eat as much because you only have one stomach. How many clothes can you wear simultaneously? You can only wear one pair of clothes. How many places can you be simultaneously? You can only be at one place at one time. You can't go all over the place and travel all over the world, simultaneously. So there's only much that you can spend per day. Yes, if you're a person that likes to, go ahead and buy expensive stuff, you might start to find out that you're spending more than you need to, but that's a different story. But the ones that are mature, the ones that understand, the ones that know what's right and what's wrong and how to live, and live in such a way that they don't damage themselves, their reputation, their health, their society, are the ones that know that they can only spend as much, you know, per day or per week, per month, per year, because there's a limit. You don't spend more than a certain limit if you're rich. So what they do with the rest of the money, either they reinvest or they, do like charitable causes, they donate to charity, and they do many different things. While on the other hand, the average person or the poor person is selfish because they don't have anything to share, and because they've only thought about themselves and they only cared about themselves, they haven't thought of it long enough or in distant enough to not only be able to take care of themselves, but to be able to take care of all the people around them. So to make that a responsibility in themselves to go and become rich so they can help all of these people and the people around them. So that's the lesson that I learned, that hey, like, rich people are selfless, average people are the ones that are selfish. So and whoever tells you the opposite has misinformation, and it doesn't know what they're talking about. It's not that it's their fault. Maybe they're saying it based on their emotions, but because of their misinformation, because they don't understand how the world works and how the society works, they think it's the opposite, but it's actually the other way around. Rich people are selfless, average people are selfish. And if you think about it, if it wasn't for rich people, we wouldn't have all of these beautiful things that average people get to enjoy and, just have fun with and use without any cost or very little cost, if you know what I mean. So that's the thing that I learned in life, that you got to understand and have the right perspective about these types of things, because if you don't, then you're always gonna, have the right or the wrong information, and you're not gonna be able to go and direct your life the where you want it to be directed and go where you want to go. So you always have to, the only way to do that is to have the right information and make sure to question yourself all the time. I have this piece of information. Okay, now that I have this piece of information, is this piece of information actually helping me get to where I want to go? If it's helping you, then that means you have the right information. But if it's not helping you, that has to be an indicator that you have the wrong information, and you got to make sure you adjust that and correct that and start having the right information so you can succeed not only for yourself but for your family and the loved ones and the people around you that you want to help. So that's one thing that I learned. Majority of the rich people are the selfless ones, and all average people are the selfish people. So become rich, become wealthy, so you can contribute, so you can help, so you can donate, so you can do many good things on this planet. And I know for sure you can do that, because if you have the right information, everybody's the same. Nobody's special, nobody has superpowers, nobody is, ill, or nobody's dumb. Everybody has the same amount of powers and same amount of gifts. It's just that the information, when it's wrong, somebody gets stuck. They don't know how to get that, because and they don't have the access to the right information. What happens is they get stuck. So that's the lesson that I learned, and that's what I wanted to share with you guys. And if you like this channel, if you like what you're hearing on this channel, if you like the things that I'm posting on this channel, I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want you to hit a thumbs up and tell your friends too if you think they might also benefit from this channel. And I'm gonna post down in the description below of all the links of my social media platforms that I conduct real estate business in. So if any one of you guys are interested to know how to buy real estate, buy properties, sell properties, make passive income through real estate, which has a lot of tax benefits, I can tell you all about that. I can teach you as I'm learning. So maybe in the future we can do some stuff together. So I'm gonna post that in the description below, all the links. Go ahead and check me out. Tell a friend of yours if you think they're gonna be interested as well, and we can go ahead and do this together. All right, that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a great Sunday, and I'll see you guys in the next session.